The motor coach industry consists of several strong female leaders who support the industry through leadership roles in their own companies. Therefore, Women in Buses was formed in 2011, and the Leadership Council has worked with momentum and energy to grow members, presence, and support.
Women in Buses was initially created to help women in the industry connect with one another. Today it continues to connect women and everyone in the industry and does so much more by serving as a strong voice in the industry, supporting ABA's legislative agenda, and being a top-tier educational arm for everyone.
I recall talking with Pete Pantusa about how things were going at our company. And I responded to Pete by saying that I had no problems managing the company or any of the issues associated with it, but it was difficult to navigate the man-dominated world of motor coaches. At that time, he had in the back of his mind a thought about this very issue of women in the industry, and said that he would be giving it a little bit more thought. And it wasn't long after that Women in Buses was formed with two goals in mind. The first goal was to make our voices heard, making us realize that even though our thoughts and our voices were stated differently, that they were still important and noteworthy, and it was very similar to what men in the industry thought. And secondly, that it provided a mechanism for mentoring for other women in the industry. So here we are 10 years later with more membership and better than ever.
I am here to answer the question, who are Women in Bus members? Well, the members are anyone involved in the industry. Originally, when we started, it was primarily members from traditional motor coach operating companies. And then that has grown and expanded. So now we have representation from insurance, federal agencies, industry media, and probably the largest growing segment includes DMOs, hotel partners, attractions, and restaurants from across this nation. And Women in Buses doesn't mean just women. I have strongly advocated for men to join us, and they are finally hearing the voice. Because to be a Women in Bus member, you simply have to be supportive of women in the industry.
It's been wonderful to be a part of Women in Buses and watch it grow. It's a group I connected with from the very beginning, a group where I have met women throughout North America who work in our industry. But membership is not only for those who work in our industry, it's for those who work with our industry as well. We're broken into 3 committees who allow women to connect with others in their area of expertise. We have conference calls quarterly at least, and we meet annually at our ABA Marketplace.
As the Women in Buses Leadership Committee turned the corner to 2020 and some new momentum, no sooner did we make decisions on our next steps as COVID wreaked havoc on our entire industry. We came back together as a positive resource and figured out how we could be a leadership group within our industry. With that, Women in Buses put together some new goals, a new strategic plan, and we look forward to 2021 and being part of the industry for the next 100 years.
The women before me have set the tone of who we are as a council and built a solid foundation. Going forward, our focus is to continue our growth and presence, develop a mentoring program, and educate on industry-wide issues. At ABA this year, we're hosting our first ever Women in Buses Day, where we are excited to launch our initiative to tackle the nationwide driver shortage. I believe in our members and know our collective knowledge can address real issues and have a positive impact in the future of the bus industry.
MCI has supported Women in Buses from the very beginning. We saw so many creative and talented women within the industry and within our own company, and felt there needed to be a forum for women to come together and share ideas and creativity and strategy. We believe in the linkage that this organization brings and look forward to working together and sponsoring it for many years to come.
Congratulations to everybody that has rolled up their sleeves and contributed to an amazing 10 years for Women in Buses. So what's next? What do you think you can do? I think you can do whatever you put your minds to. Our industry needs your leadership more than ever. I can't wait to see what you do in your next 10 years. Congratulations, Women in Buses.
Women in Buses provides a network of men and women providing resources that support the industry. During the worst time our industry has experienced, Women in Buses was a light of positivity and camaraderie.
The most gracious thank you to all of our supporters, sponsors, and founding members most of all. Without your support, we would not have got to where we are today, and certainly looking forward to celebrating our 10-year anniversary, all because of you.
On behalf of the Women in Buses Leadership Committee, I'd like to extend a thank you to MCI, our continued title sponsor, as well as our other sponsors. With your support, we're able to help the men and women in our industry.